All right, next, let's talk about a few successful entrepreneurs who have been role models for everybody. I want to start with Sara Blakely, who founded Spanx.
Okay, I'm going to try not to mess this up, okay? Because this is female stuff. After bouncing from job to job, Sara Blakely landed with an office supply seller. They promoted her quickly because she was a good salesperson, and she wore pantyhose in my home state of Florida. It's a little hot, right? And she thought, these aren't very comfortable. Well, I want an option that looks better in open-toed shoes. Can you clarify what that means?
I can understand that. Yeah. So Blakely came up with this idea to cut off the foot of the pantyhose, which is, a lot more comfortable than a regular pantyhose, and make them with more comfortable materials. Every hosiery mill that she went to said no to her because at the time she wasn't established. And also, guess who ran these mills? Men.
Like me.
Men.
We don't know anything about pantyhose.
And they didn't understand anything about this, like you don't.
So eventually she found some woke guy with a mill and helped her develop an idea. Spanx netted $4 million in its first year. Not a bad business. And get this, $10 million in the second. And by 2001, she had signed a deal with QVC. Eventually, Time listed her in their list of the top 100 most influential people. And Forbes featured her as the youngest self-made female billionaire in the world.
Yeah, good for you, Sara. They're really comfortable. They're really comfortable.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Another person we want to highlight is Sheila Johnson. With her, it's all about breaking this country's racial barrier.
Well, her resume is pretty impressive. She founded BET Network, which I can confirm everyone consumes because I did, with her ex-husband, calling it Ebony Magazine on TV. The network ran news, public affairs, educational programs, all with the intention of empowering the Black community. She later sold BET to Viacom, CBS in 1999, and they've taken it in a different direction, but her legacy lives on.
Yeah, and since that time she sold the company, she became the first African-American woman to be an owner or partner in 3 sports franchisees, the Washington Mystics, the Wizards, and Capitals.
Yeah, and lastly, let's highlight Melody Hobson. After graduating from Princeton, she became an intern at REL Investments. Wow, this lady was an intern. But it happened to be she landed in the right place. It was one of the largest Black-owned management firms in the country. And get this, she ended up becoming co-CEO.
Yeah.
That's
very bottom to the very top.
Yeah, started on the bottom and now she's on top.
Yeah, she's also the former chairwoman of DreamWorks Animation. She serves on several boards, including the Sundance Institute, the Chicago Public Education Fund, and the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art.
And Lucas, that's an odd name. Oh, wait, he's the creator of Star Wars, and she's actually married to him. So talk about a super power couple. Their home in Northern California is gorgeous, by the way. So the most successful people on earth happen to marry each other. I wonder who Sara Blakely's married to.
Yeah, I wonder that too. I don't know. Is she married?
Yeah, she is married.
She is married.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome,
okay.
Sara. Well, all I'm trying to say is these women overcame their circumstances to find success and paved the way for other people, male and female.